What's up, everybody? On the range doing some shooting today, and wanted to show you guys a new timer that I got from Shooters Global. This is the SG Timer 2. Now, I think they're on either the second or third iteration. I know there was a couple different backplate options. A couple different changes have been made to this timer. And this particular one I like a lot. So when they first came out, I thought it was a great timer. It's got a bunch of different options on there in regards to like dry fire, live fire, a bunch of different settings, and a bunch of different presets, which make it really, really handy. So like take for instance, say you want a 2-second par time on one of the presets and you want the timer to be on delay. You could just go, hey, there's the preset that I want, and start shooting. You don't need to program this thing a bunch while you're on the range. You could pre-program it in your house, which in my opinion is super nice, because when I'm on the range, I want to do things like get to work and start shooting. So it's pretty cool that you can have a bunch of different presets in it. The other thing about it that I kind of like is the dry fire aspect of it. Like, it'll actually pick up dry fire. It'll also give you sets. So say for instance you have it on your dry fire setting and you want to run 10 sets of a specific drill, and you want to only give yourself 5 seconds. You'll hear par time at 5 seconds go off, and then it'll give you a couple seconds to make ready again, and then all over again this thing will just go off all by itself for 10 times if you have it set for 10 sets as an example. So that's a really cool thing. The one big change that I like about it the most, as an instructor, I need this thing to be really, really loud, because if I have 15, 16 people on the line, and I'm on one end of the line, I need people at the other end to be able to hear it. So this thing, they've really changed that aspect of it. Like, it'll hurt your ears if you're inside. See if it'll pick it up. I'm sure it will. Like, yeah, that without Ear Pro standing here is kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. So it's significantly louder than the last one, which I really, really like. The next thing was the magnet on the old one. It really didn't hold it that great. I know they went through a couple iterations of it, and you know, the more iterations they did, the better they were. But this one in particular has been my favorite so far. It's got like a little notch in the back of it, and that notch keys into this male end. So it's got a female notch and a male notch on the little magnet here. The other thing that I dig about it is, if you don't want the ability to have a magnet on it and be able to pull the timer on and off, hand it to someone, whatever, you can actually take this clip and put it on the back of the timer itself and get rid of the magnet altogether if you don't want the magnet. I kind of like the magnet because I like doing things like, you know, if I needed to hand it to someone or set it on a barrel, or it's also kind of neat because it's magnetic and I can stick it to, you know, the back of this side-by-side and shoot near it, whatever the situation might be. I really like the aspect of having a magnetic timer. So that's pretty much what I got on this timer. It's a shot timer. There's not a ton of stuff to talk about with it, but all in all, this is like hands down my favorite timer, and I've pretty much tried all of them except for the Kestrel. I've heard a lot of great things about the Kestrel, but now that this one is super duper loud, probably just as loud, if not louder than the Kestrel, I kind of have no need to switch over to the Kestrel. So I really dig this thing, and I really like how the people at Shooters Global listen to feedback. You know, people give them feedback, hey, it's not loud enough, hey, the thing falls off the magnet, whatever. They give you they basically take that feedback and do right by the customer and help fix things and continuously make this thing better. So there you go. Shooters Global SG Timer 2. I also have a coupon code for that thing. If you want to use it, I will drop it in the description box below. So if you guys have any questions about the Shooters Global SG Timer 2 or any of their other timers or shooting in general, drop me a comment below. As always, happy to answer.